I'm Mark Ronchetti, Chief Meteorologist at KRQE News 13.
We're still picking up showers.
If I could be anywhere, I'd be on a mountainside watching a storm roll in. What if my family
Is this even right?
You look like such a fool.
That's mostly how it is.
tried to build a home in one of the most extreme weather environments possible in one of the most stunning spots in the state?
You totally nailed that on take 13.
Zero reason to get this coffee.
Might even make for a pretty cool TV show.
All right, Mark, here's your mountain.
This is Mark versus the Mountain.
I'm betting on the mountain.
The interesting thing about when you're building in a mountain community is you get to come and stay at a variety of places because you got to check on your house. And we've always gone by the Wheeler Peak Lodge and never actually stayed here.
Right, and we just wanted to check it out, see what it was all about. What's kind of interesting and unique about this place is that there's condos you can rent, and then they have a whole youth hostel down below.
Yeah.
So you don't see that very often in mountain towns that I'm aware of.
It's like Vail meets Europe down below.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a train car downstairs actually in the hostel. So it's pretty cool, and it's a different place for us to stay, talk about some business plans, relax with our family.
I know we're not doing this for the house, but the siding with the chinking is so cool. You ever make a mistake in your marriage and you know you're dead to rights and you just got to find a way out of it?
I understand you've talked about this chinking for, I don't know, 10 years? 10 years.
love it.
We would
It's
like to
fine.
put it in our normal house.
This is going to end up changing color. It's going to slowly fade to a gray and look great. Yeah, I would. In Albuquerque.
With like,
Yeah.
whatever you call it,
Stucco
There-
and chinking. Not a lot of people do it.
Not a lot of people
do it.
It's our takeaway from the Wheeler
Yes,
Peak Lodge.
we're going to go home and have a stucco chinking house.
Exactly.
And we're going to be like,
See, we get ideas everywhere we go. That's what's great about it.
or something like that.
Big day. Picking out our fridge.
Yeah, we got to get all the appliances,
Yep.
sinks,
The sink for the kitchen is important because our
Yep.
granite team needs it pretty
Yep.
fast. So,
and I think a tub for you, correct?
yes, I want a tub for the master bathroom.
Okay, we're gonna knock all that stuff out. Joseph Candelaria here at Ferguson's gonna help us out, and they've got so much to choose from. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, you could probably leave. I don't probably even need you to be here though. I kind of know what I want, so
Okay.
it's good. We'll see you later.
Joseph, what we're looking at here is some type of appliance that will make Christy a much better cook.
So rude.
No, is that not?
It's hurtful.
It's
a little hurtful.
It's a little strong.
It's a little strong.
Okay.
So the two options you have here, you have a true built-in. You have to have a cabinet surround. You can't just wheel that out. But ton of interior space. Okay, it's gonna be a little bit of a higher end appliance.
Yeah.
Whoa, does it come with the cake? 'Cause there is cake in here, and there is some peppers.
This is considered
Well, you're giving beer away with this.
freestanding. Yeah,
Is there?
we do.
Do we need to
anytime.
talk about that? When we talk about that sort of setup here, we've talked to you a lot, and we kind of looked up stuff, and we really liked what Bosch and Thermador does.
Both of those products are absolutely incredible and are very reputable and reliable. And they might actually make Christy a better cook too.
I think, see
Now you're
that's what I'm
joining
going
his
for.
team.
Bosch is gonna make a nice slide-in range, but they're gonna be on the smaller side.
What is what's right behind you? Like, what is that?
So that is the Thermador Pro Grand steam range.
Hello, gorgeous.
As you can see, they tout it as the ultimate culinary center.
So this is a whole center. This
Yeah.
is a whole culinary center. This is not just an oven.
No, not just an oven.
This
but-
thing is cool. I'm
Oh
a
my
little.
God. You're choked up.
I'm a little choked
My
up over this
goodness.
thing.
Calm down. You don't even cook for crying out
I
loud.
know, and I
Hey, you
still
might
love
start.
it. Yes.
Okay, so let's tell us about this one then.
So this is going to be one of the premier ranges you can buy in the market. So this is going to be one of the premier ranges you can buy in the market. It's got the star burner, it's got a Steven convection oven, it's got a warming drawer, and of course it's got your full-size oven.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, so you're gonna cook if we get this, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I'll do whatever. I mean,
Get
this
that in
thing's.
writing?
Yeah, I think you should. I'm okay. I'll write in and agree to anything on this.
You cooked the first meal on this baby.
Okay, so this is the steam oven?
Yes.
So
Steven
what does a
convection.
steam oven do? I mean, of course I know. I just want you guys to know, the viewers. But
So steam is great for breads. There are desserts that are phenomenal in steam.
okay.
It is really good for fish, for vegetables, for rice.
Okay.
It's extremely versatile. People don't realize what you can do in a steam oven.
I know this is a huge investment in the kitchen, but I feel like it's really going to take Christy to the next level.
Oh, he went the best possible route there was. If we open this up and show you the actual capacity.
And more food.
And more food.
Yes. Another piece
Please
of pie.
take
Another,
a
here.
bite of the
Very
plastic
much.
pie.
Here we go.
Delicious.
A little bit of that. Little bit
Yes.
of.
Hold on.
Here. Yeah. There
It's
you
even
go.
pie weight.
So when you go elk hunting, because you're a notorious hunter,
Yes.
you can pack all your meat right in here.
I am the king of the dishwasher. I mean, this is all she lets me do. And so, what are the dishwashers pretty standard with this? Are there levels?
Absolutely different levels of dishwasher, which are going to give you different sound levels, different flexibility in the loading options.
Mark is not just allowed to do the dishwasher. That's not really fair, but it is the area that he helps out in the kitchen area the most. We have an island, and then we also have the back. So I need 2 sinks, and ideally I'd like them to be farm sinks.
Obviously, this is the classic copper, which we've done before.
Definitely a classic look, you're absolutely correct. But if you want to go with something a little more updated, then there's other materials we can look at.
This is really cool.
Yeah, I like this a lot. I think this is really cool.
And you hit it on the head. This is one of the up and coming products. This is a new material for this manufacturer, and it's been extremely popular. I think copper over the years has been a little bit overused, and the material and the sink that you went with, definitely the better choice.
We're looking for a tub for the master bathroom.
So are you looking for a drop-in style tub?
We're probably gonna be safer with a standalone tub. Oh yeah. This is like, I could sit in here all day. This is like a...
You usually do, so
I think she's gonna disappear into that bathroom and you won't see her for quite some time.
Does anyone realize that this is the egg that Mork came to Earth in from Ork? Anybody know that?
Initially when I saw that tub, it looks kind of funky because it's not really evened out, and I'm kind of a type A personality, so I really wanted that straight line, but he's right. Once I sat on these tubs, it's like a lazy boy chair. You have to pick out the right one that's comfortable. So I'm gonna spend my time in this tub while Mark is busy cooking on that range.
She's been absolutely wonderful. One of the easiest clients I've ever had.
I am feeling good. 48-inch range, loving that thing.
You realize there's not a television in it, right?
I know there's not a TV. The minute I saw it, it's just awesome. Like, I don't even know what half that stuff is.
I know he doesn't.
A steam oven? I don't know what that does, but it sounds cool, and you look at it, and it's awesome.
I feel like he's like looking at the size of it, like a television. Like that's what it is. It's how big of a range can I get?
Oh,
How big of a flat screen can I
Ah.
get? It's the same thing for you.
Feeling good.
I know.
But you gotta love your tub.
I do. I love the tub, and I love the sinks. I think those are gonna look really sharp in there. So I feel good about our choices today.
Yeah, really good. I think we're in good
Now
shape.
we have more to pick out. We gotta get going.
I know. I don't understand. You haven't been here in like 6 weeks. You fly in, and then what are you wearing a mask for?
Mark, it's Halloween. So I was expecting all the crews to have the masks on and be celebrating this holiday.
Nobody's wearing a mask. Nobody.
What, are you kidding me? This is for the kids. This is a great holiday.
It's for the kids.
Everybody
You're
gets
freaking
candy.
everybody out.
Everybody gets
Look at that
candy.
mask.
This is fantastic. Everybody should have one.
All right. Everybody should. But anyway, I'm excited to show you all the progress we've made, and we've made a lot. But today's also a big day because we're pouring the gypcrete for the in-floor heating, which you didn't want. Well, let's go check this out. It's gonna be a pretty cool process to see what they're doing with the in-floor heating.
I can't wait to see the progress.
No, it's gonna be cool.
Yeah,
It's gonna be good.
Okay.
All right. Let's go. Come on there.
Let's go.
Pennywise.
We need good water pressure, clean floors, and away we go.
Here's how the process works. This is actually a gypsum-based concrete that is lightweight. Basically, they mix it with sand and water and put it inside the house. We'll have about 1.5 inches of concrete that will be over the top of our heating coils. We'll then pump the water and alcohol mixture within those heating coils. That heats the cement heats the house.
is a lightweight cement. It's about half the weight of concrete. And it's designed with gypsum in it and rather than Portland so that you can pour thin without it cracking.
They actually do this in 2 pours. The first pour is done, and it's just enough to get over the in-floor heating. That will dry over the next half an hour or so, and then they'll go back in again and add another inch of gypcrete on top.
It allows the lower section to set up a little bit and just cover the top. It just helps it adhere better and dry faster.
I do think it's the right system. It's real effective. It's going to have whatever temperature in one corner of the room, the other corner of the room is going to be. You're not going to have any dead spaces, and once the floor gets real nice and warm and the heat rises, you'll retain that heat for a while.
There's nothing like a warm floor. And up in the mountains where it's snow and cold, I mean, you get out of bed and your feet are warm, your whole body's warm.
Radiant heat costs a lot more to install, but the way we're doing it is the right way with the gypcrete pour. And you're going to see that in energy savings down the line. It'll pay for itself over time. So I always say drywall, we're at about 70%. The exterior is at 90%. So we're on a very tight schedule to meet our completion date, but it is possible.
What a process this was. I was amazed when this whole thing started. I mean, these guys start doing this. I'm thinking cement's gonna come out, but it's more like milk. And it just goes to the lowest possible point in self-leveling. They do it at 2 different times. And now you see it super smooth. We've got the in-floor heating. It was cool, and I'm glad you came around on this. It was cool though.
It is definitely a much more efficient way to heat the place, and the heat is so even in here that it's going to be super comfortable. In general, I love that idea.
We're going over budget, and I am concerned about that too, because it's not great.
And I will tell you that this is almost 2 times the forced air budget. So we have to really start looking, you, me, Christy, and BJ, around cutting other areas, because this was a significant upgrade.
I agree.
And something where I think we're gonna have to come up with some more money to cover this.
Or we just don't do a deck at all.
At all.
We just shear the deck off.
The deck is gone.
Yes.
Okay?
Get rid of that view. Let's just shear the deck off.
Either that, or we don't put the island in.
Yeah. No island. We just leave it.
Break that to Christy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We leave it stubbed out like that.
Right.
And then, like, when we get the money, maybe we'll put the island in. Andy and I got up early this morning. We're here at Eagle Nest Lake, gonna do a little fishing, break from the house and everything going on there. And I'm pretty excited about what we see right behind us here. I know it doesn't look like much at first, but it's pretty cool. We have the warm lake and the cold air above it. So as that moisture, that warm moisture slides up, it forms that thin cloud that you see right above the lake. Now as the sun continues to rise and warm everything up, that cloud's gonna go away and we're gonna have the perfect day for fishing.
My name's Kermit Brown, and I'm a fish guide here on Eagle Nest Lake.
I'm Gary Bowen. I'm with Eagle Nest Adventures. We do dam tours, lake tours, and custom fishing guiding. Look at our office. You know, Kermit and I are stuck on these boats all day long in a little cubicle watching the screen, and it's just such a tough life. This is a gem. This is a hidden gem of New Mexico, and we've got friends up here that call this place the last best place, and I believe it thoroughly.
This lake's unpredictable when it comes to weather. I mean, it can come in just a second. You ought to know something about that. It'll turn on you by. You've never seen the dam, have you? You got to see this. Yeah. Looks like an old prison.
Unless you actually came out here, you'd never know this even here. When I get in this part of the canyon right here, when I look up these jagged granite rocks and the trees and stuff, I think, well, what's up there watching us?
Eagle Nest Dam is amazing because you go back and you really can't see it from the lake, and as we pulled up to it, it was just stunning.
They started construction in 1915 and finished it in 1918. At one time, this was the largest independently built dam in the world. And actually, Hoover Dam was designed after this dam. This dam is 400 foot across in length, it's 128 foot tall, and the bottom section is 45 foot thick.
You got a history lesson like I've never heard before here, and these guys are so much fun.
Well, the motto up here is, we already told you more than we know. So it's, we have a motto up here, we're all here because we're not all there.
The CEO for Coca-Cola Corporation from back east, he was also out here elk hunting, and he said, you know, I'd like to put an executive lodge out here. He said, I like that spot right there. He said, would you be interested in going into a business contract on that property, and I'll furnish all the money. And it got 75% completed for Coca-Cola, and they changed CEOs, and the new CEO said, well, why do we have a loss statement in New Mexico? We don't even sell soda pop out there. And so when they told him that they were building an executive lodge out here, he said, not anymore, we're not.
You'll be hanging out here with Gertman and Gary for hours without fishing. Oh, we're fishing? Okay.
Steady as she goes. Is he gonna sink the boat?
We're gonna see you again.
You know, once you have been out here and you fish a lake like Kermit and I do, we find some pretty good honey holes, and we stay on them.
You think this it's possible this is the same fish Andy caught? He could be the laziest fish that ever lived. He's like, all right, just take me in.
Family unit's pretty important. I think we've lost that in society today. And to be able to get out in the outdoors and do what we do out here is pretty amazing.
The Ute Park fire was right here.
Right there.
What was your thought as this is going on? You see this such a stunning place, and then that fire is this close.
It's breathtaking, and it's sad at the same time. They closed the lake down, which was a good procedure, because the main concern is a helicopter's got something to do, and he doesn't need any outside interference. And they dipped a lot of water out here. They did a fantastic job.
We've gotten really good in this state at fighting fires, but we haven't gotten really good at maintaining the forests.
Right, and that needs to happen, because it only takes one time for you to get something like that started, and it's a catastrophe. And not having any more structures damaged than what were damaged, we were very fortunate. You tell the brother rivalry there, but y'all both did great. Be glad to have you back on the boat anytime.
Probably one of the best days I think we've been out here, where you know, we had some great fishing, we had great history, we had great company, great scenery. Everything was like perfect. So it really makes you think about kind of pulling back and saying, hey, maybe enjoy a little bit more of this.
We saw a bald eagle fly across the lake. There were Canada geese here, ducks all over the place. It's just one of these things that there's so much wildlife here and so much beauty, and you pass it all the time. We pass this lake all the time. I've passed it for 15 years and never spent any time out here, and I couldn't be happier that we did this. Next time on Mark versus the Mountain. We're under the gun, no doubt. I just heard from BJ, and they're ready to paint. So we've got to get Jared going so he can send up the paint to Angel Fire and get this thing rolling.
Paint is sometimes a little challenging for me, I will be honest.
Calling you.